Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Maxey. Then it's Moody. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Hachimura in at the four-man position.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Philadelphia has possession. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Maxey. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For your Raptors.
Good on both. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Maxey. Connects from downtown. Maxey's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Thunder. Back to Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor after a trade to New Orleans back in 2019. Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Offline with a three. And here are the Raptors now. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Ingram. Oh, it's stolen away. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Hits both from the stripe. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Dick, the pass to Ingram. Outside Barnes. Let's go with a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Maxey. Hachimura outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Thunder. He played a great game against Boston. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Maxey with it, picked up by Dick. Maxey surveys. Clock at 6. And the 76ers another 3. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Barnes. Rebound by the 76ers. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now here's Barnes. 17 points for him last game against Boston. No good from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. For 3, Maxey. No good on the shot.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Barnes passes to Ingram. And again, no good by Toronto. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Launches a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Thunder, the pass to Ingram. Here's Thunder. Ingram on the wing. And he also played a big role in their last game with Boston.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the long J. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great bit.
Toronto leading by 5. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Edwards, and it's Carter in at the 2. Porter gets the bucket.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Butler passes to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, the players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
The 3, Barrett, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Carter, the pass to Embiid. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Edwards for 3. Rebound, Toronto. Lobo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. And now a 12-point Raptor lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Carter, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
76ers trail by 10. Outside Butler, the 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Lets it fly. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Butler. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He finished with 19 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Lawson, he's checked in for Barrett. The 76ers also with a sub. Primo, he's checked in for Butler. Edwards for 3. Rebound, Toronto.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's Lawson. No points yet. And here's Ingram outside. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Barnes, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Thunder. And again, Toronto, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Screen by Embiid. Primo. Edwards, a pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
With Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Pass to Carter. From deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Thunder. He's checked by Carter. They set the pick. He puts up a three. Counted from distance. Thunder's got 12 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Primo. Still without a bucket. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Porter Jr. '76ers trail by 6. Maxey on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Ingram.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Maxey, that's good. He's got 11.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
They set a pick. Here's Barnes. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more. 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Maxey. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Thunder. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Rui Hachimura. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Thunder. Walter can't get it to go. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Picking up his second.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Toronto Raptors.
They're taking.
Thanks for joining us
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Scotty Barnes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Mobo in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Thunder. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 5, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Raptors making their last shot. Fires in the triple.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Thunder. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Getting up. And then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Embiid misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Raptors lead by 16. Barnes pass. To Thunder. Barnes with a screen on Embiid. Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's got 22.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Maxey. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Here's Thunder. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Hachimura. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mobo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. There's a screen. 11 feet out. Dick with a miss. 76ers trail by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay in lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives in the end.
Here's Thunder. 22 points for him. Here's the pick. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. and the Raptors lead by 20.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this end.
Moody, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Thunder. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Dick. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Hachimura. He has 7. Here's Alexander Walker. They get it back. Embiid can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Moody, good.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Here's Thunder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
Here's Embiid. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Embiid's got 11.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
There's a screen. Pass to Thunder. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 18. Moody from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 13. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second.
It's going to go on most. Raptors lead by 19. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's Carter in at the 2 guard. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Thunder. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Dick. The Raptors shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to Thunder. On the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And following that...
Power it home!
We like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Screen by Embiid. Outside Edwards, takes the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Blocked! is knocked loose. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And here's Butler. Outside Carter. 5 to shoot. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Thunder. The rebound by Carter.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Carter. Shot, left block. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Dick. Here's Thunder. He's checked by Carter. Barrett a screen on Carter. Thunder, the pass to Barrett. Edwards looking it over. Three-pointer Embiid. And the 76ers get it back. And the shot's good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Raptors lead by 19. Here's Dick. They get it again. Here's Thunder. Back to Dick. Inside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Walter can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 19. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thunder. Oh, nice D from Carter. The 76ers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Outside Carter. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Pass to Embiid. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Back to Ingram. Rebound by Philadelphia. Horner's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Moody. Maxey on the wing. Back to Moody from deep. Drills it from deep. Moody's got 12 points here in the second half.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Thunder. It's Barnes on the wing. Hachimura covering.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Maxey. Now here's Moody. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. 3-pointer off the mark.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Pass to Thunder. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Maxey. 76ers trail by 16. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Maxey's got 19 points.
Good look from Hachimura there, beating the open man.
Barnes finds Barrett. Fires the 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors lead by 17. Left side Barnes, and Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here is Toronto. Left side Barnes. From behind the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long.
It's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, way to go, MP. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Great win tonight, MP.